For the next 20 seconds, forget every coin you've ever seen, because the coin you're about to learn about is so powerful, so dangerously valuable, that some collectors call it the smallest piece of gold that can destroy a bank account. Imagine holding a 110 Oz gold coin from 1983, so light, so tiny, that it can balance on the tip of your finger. And yet this same coin has shocked the world with private sales rumored to hit prices so insane, so unreal, that it challenges the meaning of wealth itself. Today, prepare yourself. Because the 1983 1/10 ounce Gold Krugerrand is not just rare. It's a silent million-dollar monster hiding behind its size. The 1983 110 Oz Gold Krugerrand stands at the intersection of history, scarcity, and raw gold value. Most people think that only full-ounce gold coins carry real power. But the truth is exactly the opposite. Sometimes the smaller the coin, the more explosive its value becomes. Why? Because smaller coins often had lower mintages, unrepeatable conditions, and unique errors that slipped through the cracks. And 1983 was a year that changed everything. It was a year when political tension, market instability, and restricted global gold trading created an environment where a tiny Krugerrand could become a giant in the world of collectors. The 1983 Gold Krugerrand was struck at a time when the world questioned South Africa's gold exports. Many countries restricted imports, some banned them outright, and others purchased them secretly. This meant fewer coins left the country, and even fewer survived in mint, untouched condition. That scarcity is exactly why the 1983 110 Oz edition has exploded in prestige. Uncirculated examples, especially those in perfect, flawless state, have become legendary. Some collectors whisper that a flawless specimen paired with an extremely rare mint error strike has pushed private offers well beyond 6 figures. And rumors continue of a single piece that reached close to $1 million in a closed-door auction between two elite collectors. This is the frightening truth. The world of rare gold is not visible to the public. The biggest deals never appear online. They happen quietly, behind heavy doors, between people who already control more wealth than you can imagine. When a rare 1983 Krugerrand appears in top condition, it doesn't get listed. It gets hunted. Look closely at the design. On the obverse, Paul Kruger stares forward with timeless power. On the reverse, the sprinting springbok antelope glides across South Africa's plains. But what makes this 1983 version shocking isn't the design. It's the perfection and precision needed to make these coins uncirculated, and the devastating rarity of perfect survivors today. Uncirculated means untouched, unhandled, unblemished. One tiny scratch, one fingerprint, one mark, and the value collapses dramatically. That's why collectors pay extreme premiums for coins that look like they were frozen in time, untouched since 1983. But perfection isn't the only reason the 1983 1/10 ounce Krugerrand is feared and desired. There are whispers of mint strikes that appear slightly off-center, rumors of dies that press the gold at microscopic misalignments. A handful of coins show minor doubling on letters. These details may seem small, but in the high-end coin world, these flaws are the path to million-dollar madness, because error coins are accidental masterpieces, unrepeatable, unintentional, and worth more than pure gold. Collectors say that the 1983 minting era had unique stress in the machinery because of political disruptions and gold output fluctuations. That stress produced small variations that today create monstrous premiums. Imagine a 110 Oz coin whose raw gold value is a few $100s. But because of a tiny flaw, it becomes a treasure worth more than life savings. That is the insane reality of the 1983 Krugerrand. Gold always holds value. It always has. It survived wars, crashes, depressions, collapses. But rare gold? Rare gold is something else entirely. Rare gold laughs at markets, ignores inflation, and destroys financial logic. and the 1983 110 Oz Krugerrand belongs to this category. It's not just gold. It's a fragment of history frozen in time, a fragment that grows more valuable with every passing year. Consider how many people bought these coins in the 1980s and stored them carelessly. Some tossed them in drawers, some kept them in bags, some mixed them with other coins. Over 40 years later, almost none remain in true uncirculated condition. And this scarcity, this razor-thin survival rate, is the fuel behind the explosive value the coin carries today. That's why collectors have started calling it the golden ghost. Everyone knows it exists, but no one knows where the perfect ones are hiding. What makes this story even wilder is that many regular people still own these coins without understanding their worth. Some inherited them. Some received them as gifts. Some found them in old safes or forgotten boxes, and they think the coin is only worth its gold weight. They have no idea that a rare mint error or untouched, uncirculated state can multiply the value by thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands. One small coin, one unbelievable opportunity. Now imagine this. A perfect, flawless 1983 110 Oz Krugerrand with a recognized grading of MS-70, paired with a confirmed mint error. This hypothetical coin, if found, could easily trigger a bidding war between elite collectors. And yes, in such a scenario, the value could push toward $1 million. It sounds insane. It sounds impossible. But the coin world thrives on impossible stories. Tiny objects worth unimaginable sums, small pieces of metal that hold the power to change futures. This is why serious collectors search relentlessly. They look under magnification. They study edges, rims, fields, gloss, strike strength, and die alignment. They look for doubling on Krugerrand. They look for rim thickness differences, slight rotation, or metal flow lines that show unique striking pressure. One tiny sign, one microscopic detail, could turn the coin in your hand into a treasure worth more than a luxury home. That's the terrifying beauty of gold coin collecting. Wealth hides in the smallest corners, power hides in the tiniest artifacts. And the 1983 110 Oz Gold Krugerrand has become one of the most shocking symbols of hidden fortune. So if you ever come across this coin, don't rush, don't sell it, don't clean it, don't even breathe on it. Handle it carefully. Inspect it. Protect it. Because you might be holding a piece of history worth far more than you imagine. You might be holding the exact coin collectors have been searching for since 1983. And the story doesn't end here. The rare coin world is full of secrets, full of treasures hiding in safes, cupboards, old collections, forgotten boxes, and dusty drawers. The difference between a normal coin and a millionaire-making coin is sometimes smaller than the width of a hair. If you want more powerful stories, more shocking coin facts, and more hidden treasures still circulating or locked away in private collections, then make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. Your next discovery could change your destiny.